This girl says, are we sure cellulite and flabby thighs are going to attract attention? I've been waiting and working on my body before getting officially going, but I don't think I'll ever be fully confident. I've read on here advice from so many gorgeous, confident women. Did anyone else struggle with this when beginning their sex work journey? I'm just as insecure as the next person about cellulite or this or that. But at the end of the day, I used to be a lot more shy about it or insecure about it, I guess. But doing this work has shown me, it's made me more confident in my body and more accepting of my own body.
Well, what I'll say from the kind of analytical side is, so, you know, we have a group, the OnlyFans Level Up group, where there's a few hundred creators in there. And so I can kind of see what everybody's doing and everything like that. So from a pure data point of view, I mean, if you look at the looks perspective, that's a much smaller factor than the marketing side. So like a lot of people will get results or a lack of results, and they'll attribute that to, oh, I don't look a certain way or this or that. And that's actually a much smaller variable than the actual strategy, the marketing, the systems, and the stuff that you put into place to drive traffic to your account. And that's, you know, the way that you promote and advertise and set up your marketing systems makes up the large majority of results.
So there's a couple of comments here. This first one says, I don't think you should get into this industry if you're insecure with yourself. You're going to deal with a ton of hate, and you need to have a solid sense of self and extremely thick skin to combat all the negativity we have to deal with from the trolls of the internet. You're also going to compare yourself to other women when promoting. You're going to run into thousands of beautiful women online, and it's going to be brutal for you. Be careful, OP. This industry is not made for insecure people. Prepare for serious mental battle if this is something you want to do. You're already setting yourself up for failure by telling yourself you'll never be fully confident. This is not the mindset you want in business like this.
I'd agree with that 100%.
Before I comment on that, I want to read this next one. She says, I would disagree with this to an extent. The self-confidence I had before going into sex work was a 2 at best. Now, hard 8, 9. I really grew into myself, found my self-confidence, and learned that not every single man on earth is looking for the same type of girl. I really learned that some men appreciate someone who isn't a size 2 with big boobs and blonde hair, or the conventionally pretty girl. Is this the case for every creator? No, of course not. But saying you're setting yourself up for failure is a false narrative.
Yeah, I think both comments are right. Like, it's kind of like a sink or swim type of situation. Like, I think some creators will go in and they'll be completely destroyed by the comments and the way people react. Others will take that and like actually become more confident, like, you know, learn how to not care about what certain groups think. And so I think, yeah, it could be damaging and crippling to some, whereas others, it's like you go in there and get beat to shit and you rise through from the ashes, I guess.